Just this one block small outline took multiple stacks of blackstone. There's so much that I have planned for this base, and in order to do that, I'm gonna need shulker boxes upon shulker boxes of resources. Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Hudlin. Welcome back to the channel. Today is episode 36 of our 1.16 survival let's play. Obviously, by the intro of this episode, you know that we need to go on some resource gathering today. We have a lot of little stuff that we need to get done, like building the Osker pen, as well as cleaning up this base, and then also at the end of today's episode, we are going to be working on the mega base, just outlining more plans that I have. And I think if you go ahead and outline before you really start building, it's kind of like drawing with pencil before you draw with pen. That way it's a lot less permanent, and then you don't have to spend hours upon hours going and like destroying the building that you just built. You can just build the outline. If you don't like it, destroy it, and then go build the main base. Up on the goal board, today's very first goal is to go on the absolute fattest resource gathering session. Basically, we need blackstone, so let's go ahead and go in our inventory here, and you can see we have some shulker boxes. So my goal is to load up both of these shulker boxes with blackstone. This one does have a little bit of basalt in there, but that shouldn't be too big of an issue. So we need to go ahead and hop into the nether, and we need to go on a pretty fat little blackstone mining session. So for today's time lapse, I thought that I would go ahead and just tell you guys a little bit about me. I've gained quite a few new subscribers, and I don't really talk about my life outside of Minecraft YouTube too often. If you guys do follow like my personal Instagram, where I don't really post anything about Minecraft or anything, it's mostly about like bodybuilding and gym type stuff, and just my life outside of YouTube. So usually about every day I have something to do with my small media company that I have, where I film for gyms, personal trainers, and also some like exotic car dealerships. I really do enjoy that though, because I get to surround myself with like-minded people that like to work out and also like really nice cars and stuff, which I'm a very big fan of. I also am a real estate agent. I don't really practice real estate that much. I'm not really like wheeling and dealing and selling homes too often, but I do have a few transactions that I do every month or so. And then on top of that, I do wake up pretty early for the stock market every morning, because I am a pretty avid inverse ETF stock market trader. Overall, I would say I do a bunch of random stuff that have to do with finance, money, YouTube videos, and stuff like that, and I just really enjoy it. So after saying all that, I do have a comment question for you guys. What do you guys do in a day that is going to make your future self happy? What do you do in a day that is going to set yourself up in the future to be successful, to be happy, and to live the life that you want to live? With that being said, let's go ahead and hop back into the Let's Play. Now I'm back from a ultra fat mining session. We can go ahead and place down these shulker boxes and see just exactly how many stacks of blackstone. I didn't really go too much for basalt, just because we do have our little basalt generator up there, and why would I go mine it in the nether if I can just mine it in the overworld? So I didn't really get too much of that. Anything I mined of like basalt was just kind of more like accidental. But in here you can see we have almost a full shulker box over here. There's a little bit of basalt, a little bit of dirt and stuff, but we also have a little bit more blackstone over here. So we probably have a shulker box and maybe like 4 or 5 other stacks between these two. So that should be good enough for today's episode, and we can always go back. So goal number 1 of the fattest resource gathering session, I wouldn't say it was maybe the fattest, but it was a pretty fat session for sure. We need to now build Osker's pen. Osker is our ocelot that's chilling over here that we named in the last episode, and we need to give him a nice little pen. I think I might take this out and replace it with some type of pen. This farm has been good to us. Yeah, there's a good amount of sugarcane in here, but yeah, it's gotta go. We need a place for Osker. We now have a pretty large area to work with, and I think I like where this is going. Did I lose my shovel? I don't think I ever picked it up. Wow, okay, well, I think we are going to need a new shovel, but other than that, what I think I'm gonna do is maybe drop this down 1 level, get it all converted into stone, not necessarily stone bricks, because I want it to be similar to this over here. This feels like a legitimate cave, like a legitimate sanctuary for a cat. So this is pretty big for 1 cat, so maybe in the future we'll get like another 1 or 2. I think Osker needs a nice little lady friend, and here in the future we'll throw both of them in there. For now, I am just going to terraform this out, get it all ready, and then we can bring Osker in. Everything is now in place. The final little things we are going to add are some buttons and some pressure plates. So I already have a pressure plate, and we're going to use some stone to get some buttons. So let's go ahead and break back in here. And I think we're just going to kind of randomly place these around. The reason I place these is because they look like little rocks, and they're just like a really good little terraforming like idea to use. So let's go over here. They add some like different variations, just very minute detail, but it makes it look a lot better. So let's go ahead and go over here. We need to go pick up Osker with his lead. Don't run away. Please don't run away. All right, there we go. Come over here. Follow me, buddy. Come on, come on. Perfect. All right, so let's do that. Break the lead and lock him in there. And now we have Osker. He doesn't chill up. I think Randy's kind of stuck here. He hasn't really moved too much. Maybe we should break the bamboo. But we can see Osker now. We can't really see his name tag like we can see with Randy. That's why I kind of like having him just chilling here. But Osker's just chilling, and I think he really likes it. Really exploring. I haven't checked to see if he can hop the fence. I don't think they can. Most mobs can't. I have a question for you guys. If you guys were an ocelot like Osker, would you like this base? Would you like this little pen that I have you in, or would you rather be out in the jungle? Back over at the goal board, we have built Osker's pen, so let's go ahead and take that down. Blank slate that for us. We need to clean up this base a little bit more, as in like the base we're at right now. And then lastly, we need to go work on the mega base. My goal is to kind of just grind it out and just barely work on it just a little bit every episode. That way over time it just slowly grows, and then we don't have to like slave away all in one day and get it all done and burn out and stuff. So what I want to do... What? I was floating. That was wild. All right, but what I said in terms of cleaning it up, I don't really like Podzol in terms of just like randomness. I do like it if I have it in like the ocelot room or like the pens over there. It makes a little bit more sense. It reminds me of like a barn floor, but I don't like it just out here like the brown color in the grass. So what I think I'm going to do is go get another shovel and take all of this out, and then I think that would just make this place look a lot more aesthetic. Instead of crafting up a shovel, we have one right here from the end looting, so let's go ahead and use this. Hopefully, does this have insta-mine? Oh, it still is insta-mine. Perfect. All right, that works. Or it's like almost, it insta-mines Podzol, but not grass. Well, we just need to insta-mine the Podzol anyway, so this is actually working perfectly. And we're just going to replace this with dirt, and then hopefully over time the grass kind of comes back. Also, I do want to take this down to like the same level as this stuff over here, because then I don't have to like terraform this going up into like a hill or anything. So now over at the mega base area, what I think we're going to do is build out another bigger circle around, and that is going to be where our walkway is. And once I get that all done, it'll make a little bit more sense. So I think I'm going to do that really quick and then show you guys what it looks like. After quite some time, we have made some improvements to the area, and if I flip around and go up into the sky, you're going to be able to see those improvements in 3, 2, 1. There is a second ring around. The first ring was this one, so we actually built a bigger one, and that one is a 81 by 81 circle, so a little bit bigger. The first one was 69 by 69, and then the outer one is 81 by 81. Let's go ahead and land really quick. What took a majority of the time is actually expanding the very first ring down a little bit, and that actually ended up using a ton of resources because this first ring used multiple stacks of blackstone, so to take it down multiple levels is going to use multiple stacks of blackstone. So I have a little bit left, but I think I am going to leave this project off here today. Heading into the back. Oh, skeletons! Oh, I'm bad. I'm really bad. I don't even have a sword out. Don't even have a sword out. You know what? After all these arrows, I think I have had it. And this is probably going to make you guys happy for once. So let's go ahead and just, we'll place a torch there, place a torch there. And that should realistically do the trick so that, yeah, these suck. They look really cool, but they provide absolutely zero light. So now for the 2 comment shout out of the day. Up first is going to be Fortum X. He's a new subscriber, and I really appreciate that. He said he really likes the channel, and I really appreciate that. So let's go ahead and put 36, EP36 there. And then the last comment we are going to do for today is going to be Raphael Mikel, and today is EP36. So I want to say thank you guys so much for commenting, liking, and subscribing. Like usual, I think I'm going to end off the episode here. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, I hope I earned your guys' like and subscribe. And if you guys would, pop over to the Hudlin House Discord and say what's up over there to our nice little community. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.